audible, right? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah.
And
Does
screen is
anybody
very
come
clear.
with the chart? Does anybody come with the chart?
No.
Okay, fine. No issue. Yeah, somebody is thinking regarding the persistent. Okay. Persistent I already posted in this one. Yeah, this is my persistent chart. Hope you might have been seen. I have given the call almost in this candle, at this candle. Here. That was the last bottom from where it has gone up. Even I posted in the channel that so above this range. Let's take a screenshot. I told above this one. If it has gone, so it will go up. And then if it has come down, it will take a support again here. So basically it is a trend change. Right? Got it? Fine. I will explain in future. Meanwhile, like other people also join, that is the reason. Okay. Just Reliance. This is my Reliance chart in 60 minutes. You can see here. This is my 60 minutes chart. Okay. We have taken the trade at bottom of this candle. I posted even in our channel. Right? Okay. Fine. It's good to start. So myself Srikanth. People call me as Love Elliott. So today we are going to discuss about the concept how to earn the money while we are in the market, while trading and while investing, whatever it may be. Right? So many people have been we have voted actually. In that one 20K, some people have voted, and 40K they want to earn, and 60K they want to earn. Right? So let this session will be interactive, right? If you want, you can chart with me. So you can select the chart option, and the chart will come to me. So we can interact with that, and you can also unmute and ask. So if you have any questions, right? Yeah. Before before going for further session, does anybody have any idea if I want to make suppose consider example of 40,000. If I want to make 40,000 in a month from the trading, so what plan is required? Does anybody have any idea? So what is your opinion on it? Just by doing trading, normally whatever the trade comes, so if you go through that, is it enough, or does we require any planning? You can unmute and speak.
The money management.
Good. Yes, money management is required. What else?
To cover your risk.
Yeah, risk coverage is important. But before that, you should know where should my entry, where should that the calculated risk is important, right? So calculated risk you have to take care. What else? Okay, I will make this question in very simple way. So if you want to buy a home, how will you do? What planning you will do it? You will check carpenter, you will check the civil mason, and you will check the material where to procure. You will have a planning, right? At the same time, if you want to make the money from the market, consider 60,000 as an example. You cannot make 60,000 in a way like that. Normally, how people will trade, they will be started making money daily by daily, maybe 1,000 rupees, 500 rupees, maybe 1,000 again. But suddenly, one fine day, that whatever the profit has gone, it will be lost in one day. Right? Sandeepji, absolute Sandeepji. Okay. So they will, whatever the struggles they have done for the last 10 to 15 days, within one single day, it will go over. Right? So it should not be happen normally for the people who is having the idea and planning. right? I am going to reveal the secret how to do planning and how to go through in a successful way, in a small steps way, so that we can reach the requirement, whatever maybe 20K, 20K and 40K or 60K. So for that, I will be opening this one chart actually. It has been prepared especially for you, so that once this training is done, webinar is done, so I will be posting this in our channel. Consider majority of the people who have been asked, so 60,000 they want to make the monthly target. I am keeping in this one, so this is a handy chart, so you can input whatever you want. So based on that, it will tell you that how much capital is required, how much your money you need to be invest for one trade, and when to exit, and how many trades you have to do it. Everything it will be explained. Consider if you have 60,000, if you are as a capital, you cannot expect 60,000 per month. No system will give you 100% return in a month, right? I am considering, though we are having accuracy more than 90%, very high, very good risk reward ratios also. I am considering I can make 25% returns on investment on my capital per month, right? It's reasonably high, but after seeing the last 6 months performance, I am considering the worst case. Okay, even we have made it more than 150% also, but an average I am taking 25%. That is the reason you should have to make 60,000 profit. At least you should have 4 times as a capital. For that, 2,40,000 is required. Then only can make 25% of it as a monthly target, right? So this 2,40,000 is sufficient enough to make the money 60,000. If you speak actually, it's big challenge. So we can use the leverage option in the whatever the brokerage you have. Let's suppose if you speak about the angel broking, so we are having the setup limit, MTF limit, right? So I do trade in the angel because some other whatever the brokerage I have been seeing. So whenever the volatility comes, this chart is to get struck up. So it's my personal experience. I'm not defending any other one, but it's my personal experience. So if I go with the angel, it is very easy, and I can get the GTT orders also in easily. And there is an option called MTF limit, money trading facility, right? So in this one, so they will give the 4 times as an extra bonus, whatever the packet capital you are having. So you can trade for a suppose if you are having 1 lakh, so 4 lakhs the beneficiary will get, so that you can able to trade. So since they are giving extra 3 lakhs, so they will be charging 18% annual as a MTF as an interest. So it depends based on the pro rata basis. Suppose if you use the money 3 lakhs or whatever, maybe 5 lakhs you use, so that money will be charged with the interest for the number of days, how much days you are taken into your account. That only an actual only, right? So with this usaging of this leverage, so this total amount now actual capital is 9,60,000. So now you tell me, if we are having 9,60,000 as a capital, so can we make 60,000? So now how much is my returns on investment? I am considering very less than now, not even 25%. Now it's quite reasonable, right? It's just like a 5%, 5 to 7%. So I am keeping this money for at least 10 trades. So 9,60,000 I made it by 10, so that now 96,000. So I want to invest per trade 96,000. Just now one of the gentlemen has told, so you have to make the money management, right? So this is what a money management. So you cannot keep 9,60,000 in all money in one trade, right? So now I am keeping our total money by making 10 parts. So I am keeping each part in a one trade. So at the 10, if I am having a 96,000 in this one, right? So the per trade. So how many trades I should take? At least 40. I will explain in detail. So here I mentioned the target 1 and target 2. Suppose if I'm entering a price called maybe 550 rupees. So this sheet will tell you if my stock price is 550 rupees, I need to take 175 quantities needs to be buy. So I will be exiting this stock whenever the target reaches the 559, right? Then if the stock is keep on going, so it will be exiting at 561, right? Am I audible to everybody, right? Someone give information?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. So whenever it reaches 561, you tell me, is it that much tough to make this price move from 550 to 559 in a 1 day or 2 days in this current market scenario? It's very easy, right? In 1 day you will get it. You will get that. Consider I am taking 1,000 rupees. What is it? Okay. So 1016, 16 points movement as done. So I will be getting it with 96 quantities. So it may not become in 16 rupees in a 1 day. So you can take the leverage, but since you are having the capital, so you can do the swing trading, so that whenever you know the price, this is your entry level, this is your first target level, this is your second target level. If you are a safe trader, you can exit a target one. If you are risky and you want to stay long, and if you want to eat money from the bottom to top, means total from the bottom of the wave to the top of the wave, so you can be in the trade till the second level is attained. So if I traded only with the target one as a trade, as my profit ratio, so that I can take the 40 trades, and if I want to exit with the second trade, so that my number of trades will decrease for the total month, so I will be doing 30, right? So it will tell you each and everything. So how I'm considering. So as a target one, I am getting expectation. I will be getting the profit of 1500 rupees. If I be in the target till the target two, I will be taking the profit of 2000 rupees. Right? This is my calculation. With this type of calculated risk I have made. So if I lose, I will be losing 300 rupees or maybe maximum 400 rupees per stock. Right? So if you go through with this content and with the crystal clear clarity, you will not even fear, because your risk is less, reward is more, and you know how to enter. When to enter, I will explain in a couple of minutes, so that way to enter, when to enter, everything. But you know how much is my capital, how much need to be keep it in one trade, right? So with this one single chart, you will come to know. So now you tell me if you want 20,000 at least per month, whether you are a full-time trader or a part-time trader, right? So you need minimum 80,000 as a capital. So with angel leverage, so whatever the leverage will be given by broker, we will be getting 3,20,000 rupees as a virtual capital. So with this you can make easily, right? You can make the whatever the portfolio mentioned, the portfolio mentioned in our channel. So you can easily get it. So this is called a calculated risk is required. Suppose if you are going for a match, even Mahendra Singh Dhoni, even Rohit Sharma, so he will do the calculated risk, right? So if I get the toss, I will be selecting the bowling, and if I not, so I will be put this player first, so that he will have some risk management. Even the cricket, even if you are buying for a home, so you will be checking. So what is the cost of living and what are the prices nearby areas? So what is the land cost? Like everything you will be go and check. So at the same time, when you do trade, also you check in this scenario, so that okay, where should I enter and how to entry, how much quantity I should keep it investment, right? This is clear. Can give someone give thumbs up, so that I can go through the next topic. If it is clear, I can post this chart. Yeah. Hello. I can post this chart. Yes. Tell me.
Yeah, thing is, I need to ask something first. Can I ask, sir?
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, if I'm using this MTF facility, you're providing me 4 times, and this is for the delivery trade, right?
Yes.
Yes, and you will be charging me 18% annually, right?
Yeah.
And what if I'm doing it on a daily basis? For example, for 5 to 6 days, I'm holding it and I'm squaring off the position after I get the target. So how much will they charge me the interest, sir?
Okay, I will tell you in simple way. If suppose if you have taken 1 lakh rupees per day, right? If you hold it with whatever the amount from the angel, so they will be charging almost around 49 rupees per day. You got it? Hello?
So it's 1.4% per day, right?
Yeah, it's almost at 49 rupees if you take like that. So you can make it whatever the amount into 18% by 365 days. You will make it for 1 day, right? Suppose if you are taking for 2 days, 49 rupees into 2, it will be almost around 98 rupees like this. I will tell you one more option. So if suppose if people are already having the money, like already having the stock in their brokerage account, so you can pledge the stock also, right? So for each stock there will be pledge options are there. Like the broker will give you the respective what you call percentage basis. Maybe some stocks will give 90% and some stocks maybe 50%. So you can pledge amount so that you don't need a higher big capital. So with that pledge amount, you can do the trade. Got it? So for pledge, you will get almost around 20 rupees or 25 rupees per one-time pledge. Like when you unpledge also 25 rupees will be the charge. So you are having the two options. Either you can take the MTF leverage and or else you can take the pledge option with the whatever the invested stocks you are having in your account. Both options here. Did I clear your query, Mr. Siddesh?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Fine. Then let me go through further so that now we will discuss on. So right now I know like how many quantities to be taken, right? But where to enter and which to be entered, right? So that is most important. I know I have to do for 20 or 40 trades in a month. But how I know in a real-time market? So I will be entering which stock, maybe this many almost around, I'm considering FNO scripts, which is running a lot. So that will be 144 scripts I am having in my analyzer in my system. So which one I need to select it? Can somebody will give any answer? So which one should I select it other than Elliott? Many people when I asked, so they will be telling that sir, whenever the stock comes in a breakout, so then I will become. So I will be entering. So like I'm taking the example of LT. Considering this is the breakout it happened, right?
सर नोट करिए प्लीज किसी ने बात कर रही थी सर
Yeah. I am taking the example of LT. Suppose if somebody is telling, so I will be taking the breakout. Okay. So as soon as they see the whatever the last thing breakout is happened, or else whenever the swing candle breakout is happened, so that they will be taking the trade and they will waiting for opportunity. By the time they will enter it here, by the time they will complete the trade, they will enter it here. The suddenly stock will come down. Right, so you can see many number of examples. As soon as they enter it here, by the time so this candle complete, so again this move will complete and further it will come down, because whatever the entries you will easily get it, those are the completed levels for the people who are coming from the bottom. You can see that by the time this guy is taking the trade, it has a breakout for this candle and it will come down again. So they may think that it will hit the stop loss and they will come out of the trend, right? Even if you use the whatever maybe like moving average, whatever the strategy you have, like super trend. So if you are getting the trade with a very small risk and high reward, so you can go through the trade and you can take it. So I'm not telling that you can use the Elliott, because being I'm a Elliottician, I know where to enter. So for that I use a strategy called market analyzer. In this analyzer, will tell you basically what are the stocks are available in each time frame, in 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame, 60-minute time frame, daily time frame. What is happening right now? So I will make you clear just by taking a few minutes. So what is this and all. which is the best place to enter in the market? Consider, take example of IRCTC, moderate making. So by the time it comes into the IPO, right? So it's gone to the almost a higher level, maybe 1000. From there it went to 2000, 3000, 4000, 6000. But if you keep on observe the chart, it has not gone directly. It has gone in such a way in this pattern. Not only IRCTC, you take example of any script, it will work as per the Elliott. So since we are telling the Elliott, it doesn't mean that with respect to the Elliott only. It basically even your human body, it grows with respect to the Elliott. So Elliott is came from the Fibonacci. Fibonacci, maybe I hope everybody knows that, right? So where each thing will have some exponential ratio. With that only it will grow. Even the leaf, trees, whatever the human body, everything which is living in nature, which will grow at certain pace with some certain ratios. So it may be 1.23%, 1.61%, maybe 1.79%, whatever it may be. But ideally, most of the things, so it will go at 1.61 ratio. So if it is grows at 100%, again it will retrace up to 16. I mean 61% down will happen, and again it will go up, and again it will come down, and again it will go up. Means it basically, even when you want to go from suppose Hyderabad to the Delhi, you cannot go travel directly, right? So you will be taking the one certain journey, and you will stop somewhere, and you will be taking the rest, and maybe if it is you are going by bus, so it will stop at some certain bus stop. So though it is RTC, so it has to take the bus stop at bus stops at some certain locations, right? It will not go directly. So you cannot take this bus directly in between. So you can take this bus at bus stops only, right? In the same way, you need to enter into the stock as and when it has gone into the breakout. So some people will go into the breakout and it gives 2-3 rupees movement, and further it will come down. So you never ever you're not able to do it. And for that reason, so if I make it into this one number wise, this is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So always try to catch any script which is at wave 2 and which is at wave 4 if it is a bullish. If it is a bearish, still the same, but the chart will be different. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why I am telling wave 2 is perfect or wave 4 is perfect? Because I know if I enter at here, this is my entry, by keeping whatever the swing as a stop loss, and my target is wave 3. If I enter here, this is my entry, and this is my stop loss, and my target is here. If I lose, I will be losing considering 5 rupees. If I win, I will be getting 20 rupees, or maybe 30 rupees, 40 rupees, whatever it is. So when I'm considering my risk of 5 rupees and target as a 30 rupees, so my risk is 5:30. It means almost around 1:6. I'm ready to lose for 1 rupee if I'm able to make 6 rupees. So this is called a risk reward. So, but how I know that whether a certain stock which is in a wave 2 or wave 4, right? So I will tell you with example. Now I have opened LT chart. Now I have taken the same script. Okay, I have taken LT in 60 minutes. Now which is telling let me tell you. So now it is telling in any other way, right? It is not showing anything. So now if I see a 15 minutes chart, the same script. Now what is telling? This is a wave 5. If I take in 30 minutes chart, what does it telling? Wave 3. If I take in the same chart, same script in daily time frame, what is mentioning? Wave 4. Now, did you observe when I made this LT in a 15 minutes, In 60 minutes, it doesn't show anything. When I make it into the 15 minutes, it is showing almost around wave 5, and 30 minutes some other wave 3, and in daily time frame wave 4. Now, which should I enter? Yes, I know wave 2 में enter करे तो मेरे को पैसा ज़्यादा मिलेगा. But which time frame need to be selected? Does anybody having any clue? Can you reveal the answer? You can unmute and speak.
The higher time frame, it will be accuracy, I think.
Who is this? Omveer. Okay. चलो higher time frame monthly देखा तो so that is it okay? I am keeping 1 month.
At least day.
Okay. Any other answers from anyone?
Depends on the trading style. Maybe you have a functional trader, swing trader. Depends on.
Good. Okay. Fine. So I will reveal it. So normally, whatever the time frame you take it, I am taking right now. Sorry. I am taking the time frame of 10 minutes right now. Okay. So now my chart is ready with the 10 minutes time frame. Can you see this? That's 10 minutes. Always take a year confirmation with the next 4x. So now, if I want to enter, I need to enter with a 40 minutes time frame what it is telling. Because that will give a guide. Right? So if you go through in deeper way, even time frame also will not give the perfect idea where to enter. But if you know the proper entry level with the smallest risk and with the highest reward, it is the best place to enter. That is the reason I use this market analyzer. In this analyzer, it will tell you in each time frame where are the places I am getting the wave 2 or where are the places I am getting a wave 4. Now you can see here Bajaj Auto wave 4, Balakrishna wave 2, Bajaj Finserv wave 2. So in each time frame, these are my favorite time frames basically 15, 30, 60 minute time frames, right? So these are the time frames I do trade and I enter as and when I am getting the risk is very less. Right? I will show you one example. You can tell me any of the scripts. Can somebody tell me any script so that I can do it? Reliance. Now I am taking a 60 minutes time frame Reliance. Okay. So now you see this. You know, this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Why this stock has to support exit at this place only? Why not at some other place? Right? So why it has to make only 5 waves? And if you go through it, a guy who is doing a swing trading, he might be thinking that a wave 5, right? Wave 5 is happened. But a guy who is taking the 5 minutes time frame is using 6-inch mobile, when he can able to see the screen at here, he might be confused that अरे यार ये तो wave 1 में रहेगा होगा, right? He might be seeing. That is the reason you always go through with a higher time frame, which gives a crystal clear ratio. So now, if a 5 minutes guy is thinking, so that guy 60 minutes guy is telling it go down, and even for 5 minutes guy also come to know it's wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If I enter as a swing trader, right, even if I take a future, if I take an option with respect to the strike price, so I will be entering it here by keeping this as a stop loss. I know these are my wave 3 level and wave 5 level. If I'm an intraday trader, I will be entering it here and I will be exiting it here. You might be observed, though a stock is telling go into negative, I never ever given any sell calls. Because many people have asked, so they want to do investment. That is the reason. So we are always looking for a buying range. Yes, even I do trade. If I want to make the money, only with the futures and options. I do trade for selling, but being an equity trader, you cannot sell it and you cannot hold it, right? That is the reason we always look for an investment so that you can make the money, right? Even that is a professional. So you can keep the stock so that it will, whenever the target reaches, so you can exit by keeping the GTD order. So that advance of facility is available in this engine. You understand now? Wave 2 is my level. This is my level, wave 2, and this is my wave 4 level. If I'm an intraday player, wave 2 and wave 4 is the levels I will able to know. But you might be asked the question, so that Srikanth, how I know that whenever the Reliance at this place, maybe on 11/3, right, November 3rd, so it is coming around 11 o'clock, so it's wave 2. How you know that exactly? So for that, so we are having the one alert box. In the alert box, it will tell you which instrument, like Reliance in maybe at around 11:30, in Reliance 60-minute time frame, it is in wave 2 or wave 4, like that. It will clearly tell you, right? Isn't it useful when you having this advanced system, which will let you know with the alert system, by it can able to show in for all the scripts which is your favorite scripts and with respect to your favorite time frame. For me it's 15, maybe for you it's a 120, maybe 240, maybe 480, whatever the time frame is there, so you can able to keep it and you can able to work on it. So we are there to customize as per your trading style. Somebody has told me, right? So trading style. Based on the trading style, we have to keep it this one. So being a intraday and swing trader, I am positional trader, so I use all the setups. If I am going for an intraday, I use 15 minutes. If I am going for a BTST, I get go for a 30 minutes. If I am going for a swing trade, I do for 60 minutes. If I am going for an investment, then I use 60 and 80 time. Is it useful? So when you see this much with crystal clarity, if I want to enter it here, let me take you any buying nature. So I will take the buying, because many times though in sell, I told you, right? So we will not be going for a selling. Now I'm taking the example of buying. Wave 1, 2, and again in the wave 3, it is making a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now again wave 3 is completed, and then again wave 4 and wave 5. So this is one more depth, one more dimension we are going inside. Many people will think that so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a बन के ऊपर जाएगा, but ऐसा भी नहीं है. इसमें भी 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 बन सकता है. This will also make like this, and in this one it will make the correction, maybe some other format, maybe ABC, and again here it will close with the ABC. Whatever may be the pattern, it will take based on the pattern, the price will move. That is the reason many people will confuse when I say the Elliott's are, it is very difficult thing for me, so it's not for me. But easy things will not give money. Remember, whatever the things which require some IQ, which require some knowledge, that will only give money. This is the first point. Second point, whatever the scripts which will give the with a very small risk, that only will give you the higher rewards. If suppose if I am considering 50 rupees as a stop loss, which will give you 200 rupees as a reward, I never ever take that script. But other scripts which will give with a 1 rupee stop loss, which will give you 20 rupees as a target, I definitely take it. Even those scripts will move like a rocket. Now you see here, I will use different color. This is a wave 1, this is a wave 2. Now, when I know when the stock comes at wave 2, sorry. When the stock comes at wave 2, so I know this is my risk. You might be seeing in my channel with 1 rupee, 2 rupees script stop loss. I have given many other cards. So with this stop loss, so now I can able to move up to here, from here to here. Now you tell me how much this one, 10 rupees, consider 10 rupees as a stop loss. If I am entered it here, 25602, almost around 27, almost around considering at least 200 points, right? 1:20 trade. Which script will give? Which option will give? Which business will give you with this much risk? So even if I am ready to lose this 1 rupee also. Why? Because if you are considering, I am taking one example, considering if you are running a business, right? Maybe educational institute, maybe a hotel. For that, you want to generate the money by investing some amount. Maybe you are investing for keeping money for your staff salary, maybe raw material and electricity bill, what it may be for running of the business, right? For water cost, utility cost, electricity cost, what it may be. These are all overhead charges. But this is our business. Elliott Wave is our business. In this one, to make money, you need to give some money to the market. Right? You cannot take continuously 100%. You cannot expect. Even I also lose. But if I lose, I will be losing a very smaller. That is I call a risk. So I consider as a overhead charges for my business. I am ready to lose 10 rupees when I want to make at 20 rupees, 200 rupees from the market. Got it? So these are all your expenses. So never ever consider that if it is hitting your stop loss, you give the money to the market, it will automatically will you out of whatever the trades you want to do it per month. Just now we have discussed, right? Maybe 30 trades or 40 trades. Even your accuracy is 50% with a 1:10 reward, you will easily attain your target. Now, in this scenario, our accuracy is more than 90% and risk reward is more than 1:10. So now, what is the chances which you will feel like impossible? It's not like that, right? So you will definitely be able to get it the calculated risk and when to enter, because I know this is my entry, this is my stop loss, this is my target. So there is no emotion in it. So I easy to take it. Whether even if it is giving money, I mean plus or minus, I don't have any emotion. I don't have any greed. I don't have any fear in it. So without emotion, when you do the work, you will be successful in any of the business, even in your career, even in your job, whatever it may be in the business, right? So this is how you will able to enter. And then, so don't go with the breakout strategies. Just now I discussed. So minimum, but when you're getting the 1:5 risk reward ratios, you enter into that. And accuracy is more important. And one more secret which we are missing today. So you can anybody tell? So I repeated in the last webinar. What are the most important things which you can able to make the money from the market? Can someone have a light on it? What are we missing? Most important, other than accuracy, other than risk reward, other than money management, one more most important to become successful in the market.
Stop loss.
Stop loss we have already discussed. Major thing. If you're not, yes, sorry. Okay, somebody please. Speaking. Hello. Vivek ji, आप mute कर दीजिए. We could able to hear background noise. But does anybody have an answer? Yes. This is a trade management. I discussed about the trade management in detail in my last webinars. You can go through that. Anyhow, I am going to explain once again for two minutes so that I don't want to take much more time on it. So I will tell you that example. Why many people will fail who are having the very good accuracy and entry levels and stop loss level, but because of this, whatever the option Greeks is there, right? So they will be losing the money. So now I will make that concept also more clear now. Consider the stock wants to move from here to here, so it is going in a swing basis, right? So now wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If I go with a microscope nature, just now I discussed, right? In wave 5 also it has made sub waves. In wave 3 also made sub waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Consider this red line is a higher time frame and blue line with a lesser time frame, and the pink line is very lesser time frame. The super and what you call major, intermediate, and minor, basically we call it as, right? So now I will tell you. Many people will think that, suppose example, Reliance I take it. Consider this a 2000 rupee stock. Example. My target is 2200 rupees. My stop loss is almost around 1990. I'm taking as an example. Many people will think that if I taken maybe 2000 CE at maybe 10 rupees, so by the time the stock will move from here to here, this range, by the time it reaches 2200 rupees, even their option lying at the same place, same price, maybe 10 rupees or maybe maximum 10 to 15 rupees, that's it only. Even you got 100 rupees more. But whereas option seller who sells the PE, he will get a good money. Why couldn't able to make the money from the option buying? They feel desperate, right? They're frustrated. Why even with a capital, even they have taken a very good, maybe they may be thinking that I would have been taking a 2100 call option, or else I would be taking the OTM, I would be taking the 2000 ITM call, right? These are not at all required if you want to make the money from the market. I will tell you what are the best way. So we are having one setup, as I explained to trainees, like which strike price need to be taken, right, with respect to the wave. So whenever they have taken the respect to strike price, so what they will do, they will not wait. This train will move from this place to this place. So they will be exiting the stop price at this place, whatever the respect to strike price in this range, and they will wait for opportunity when the stock comes to the wave 2 level. Again, they will be taking the next further strike price based on the movement, and again they will be entering it here and they will exit at this place, and again they will wait for opportunity when it comes to the wave 4 level, and from here when it reaches to the wave 5 level, they will be exiting. I will give you with more clarity. Suppose the stock price moved at 10 rupees with some support X strike price. When it is made almost around 20 rupees move, so being it's like a delta 0.8, maybe delta 0.5 I'm considering. So it is moved 10 rupees, right? Again, it is given me profit of 20. Yes, again, profit of 10. Since it is moved from 10 rupees to 20. So first trade I got 10 rupees. By the time it has taken the correction, it has come to the range 12 rupees. And when it is reaching here, I'm considering this price is almost around 55 rupees, maybe 50 rupees. So I'm entering it, considering even if I'm considering 15 rupees for calculation purpose. So in second trade, 15 entry, 50 is exit. So I'm considering the 35 rupees profit. And again, when it reaches to the 16 or 17 rupees, because it's fall with the price and also time decay, right? Because of whatever the Greeks we have been seeing. So when stock prices move from consider 20, you're taking example, and when it reaches to the 80 rupees, so in this move I got 40 rupees. By the time they might be looking for, whenever they want to enter it here, we don't have option to enter in the last week because of you need a higher capital. So this will feel like anything. So this will be a bigger time. So for looking, it is very easy, but it is taking almost around 5 to 6 days. So it is going to be jump up in a very next day after your whatever the expiry of the respective month is done. So by the time it is reaching, it will be getting around 15 rupees or 30 rupees again, maximum 20 rupees. So for calculation purpose I'm taking. So if a person is entering at 10 rupees and even the stock price it reaches to almost around 60-70 points above because of the time decay, because of the Vega, Delta, whatever it may be, so you will be getting only 20 or 30 rupees maximum to maximum. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगा for 70 rupees point. Even sometimes even break even also will not come. So same 10 rupees or 10, 12 rupees will be there. But it's the same move you can able to take with risk by changing. So you can able to make this much profit. 40, 60, almost 50 and 85 points you can able to make it. Right? Whereas even the strike price at this place. Because you know when to enter and when to exit. When you make a leverage, when you know calculated risk, and when you know the which strike price to be selected, what is my entry level, what is my stop loss level, and what is my target level. If you keep all these items into your trading terminal, it will automatically punch. You can put the GTT order also. It will automatically punch, and whenever the respective level comes, it will exit. That is the reason when you follow the trade management, it will give the money. Many people will lose the money, though are having the money, though are having the strategy, though they are having the very small risk and high reward, they fail miserably in the option. It works in the equity, so you don't need to work. You don't need to look after because you are having the capital at the bottom में enter करेगा, top में exit करेगा, उतना tension नहीं रहेगा. But being when you are trading in the futures and options, you have to be very careful because it comes having expiry, so that you need to take the action, right? So this is the way you have to make the money with respect to the trade management. Many people don't know about the trade management. That is the reason I have added here. Right, I explained, right? So I explained the market analyzer, when to enter, wave 2, wave 4, कहाँ से entry करने का. With all this planning, when you inculcate this learning with the sheet which I explained here, because this is telling a right brain. What right brain is telling? It's about a calculation. So where to enter, how many trades should be taken, and the left brain it's telling you what are the analysis, like thinking, like when to enter, when to exit, right? This will tell you. So when your left brain, right brain will match, so you will be successful without having any emotions, right? You will be balanced when you are doing trading. Otherwise, you will be thinking that only 6 hours time is there, so some people will enter at 12 o'clock, some people will enter at 2:30. So you no need to worry. Whenever the price comes to the respective bottom level, maybe wave 2 or wave 4 level, you punch the order. Automatically system will punch. You no need to do any task. So I know, suppose Reliance trading at 2000 in this range, I know it will come up to wave 2 level. So if I enter the order GTT order at here, maybe 2553. So if it is taken from there, I will be waiting for the next order till when the price reaches to this place. Got it? So you make inculcation by doing the chart analysis. You can do this chart analysis maybe intraday purpose, swing trade, or positional purpose, doing the market analysis hours or before the market also. That's not an issue because this is not a repainted one. So we are going to offer this tool for free for all the trainees. We are not charging any cost for this tool because this has been, in the market it has been taken with what you call cracked one, right? But it's not a repainted one also. That is the reason we are giving for free. But we are charging only for training for the people. If you want to learn regarding the Elliott Wave analysis, how do we analyze and how do trade, what is in-depth concepts of trade management, which price to be selected, what are the benefits are there, everything I explained in my webinars, last webinars, anyhow, you can go through that. So if you really wish, you can have a try in our system so that you will be getting a successful journey towards your financial career. Got it? And then if I want to discuss more, right? So this is about us. If I want to share, so we are having the two systems. Like one is channel, one is another one is group. So our channel name is Elliottkipathshala and group name is Elliott Swing Traders. So all this details I will be sharing in the group so that you can go through that. You can join in that one. So this is how my chart looks like. Basically, to make the consistent thing, you need an advanced system. So this will show a chart. This will be like a market analyzer. It will show set up with the alerts, and you will having this what's in it for you, right? These are the things you will be getting. Auto counter tool you will be getting, and you will come to know trend changer level. This is well I will explain trend changer level. What is trend changer level? Just now I explained, right? Persistent. Before some people have joined, I explained. Anyhow, I will explain again. So if you go through my channel, so I have given a one call of persistent. So I told that if a level breaks here, from there you will be seeing the movement. I have given the call of persistent at this place. If it has gone up, so it will be going for higher time frame, maybe any time higher, all time higher, right? By the time it is crossed above, I have taken entry at here, and then many guys, trainees also been traded persistent, and they have exited this place. Even when I posted exit from here, by the time we have exited here, the stock has fallen suddenly. So I will show you magic also. Okay, why I told you exit it here. You got it? Why I given a particular point, you need to be exited here. When I know entry it here, maybe it here, I know this is my exit point. By the time trade is gone, means it reached to the respective level, it has reached to here. Right? This much crystal clear, you will come to know when to enter, when to exit, everything. Not only one, this one. So I will explain with whatever the screenshots I have taken for your benefit. So you can see syntax plus, right? Syntax plus. Syntax plus, आप अभी देखिए. So it has, we have given almost our trade around 5 rupees. Now it went to 12 rupees. Bajaj Finance, we have given on October 22nd. You can cross verify. So I don't want to waste your time by showing this one. So when I have given exit, this also I will share in my channel. You can go through it, each and everything which I am sharing. Because why I am telling all these things? Because many people are going under a false system which will not give a best result. They don't have an advanced tool without which will not tell you intimation that where the script is right now. And even people will behind the trainers, they don't have a knowledge, so they might have been learning recently and they started launching their courses. Don't believe. So when people are having more than 10 years, 5 years experience with a consistently, they are able to make the money. You can go through that. I'm not telling you join under us. I'm telling you take the decision by seeing their whatever you call system, how they are working with the what are the small staffers, they are able to make the money. It's not about only the trainers, it's about the trainees, how trainees are performing. I have posted how my trainees are giving the rating, that how a trainer is working, how our system is working. So you see more than 96% they have given excellent as a rating. So I will be posting all these things like Nifty when and somebody has told like last time what you call Bharti Airtel, Bajaj Finance, right? Bandhan Bank. So Bandhan Bank is like amazing. Bandhan Bank. I will show you the chart also. This is my Bandhan Bank chart. So we have taken an entry at here, we have taken an entry at here. Because I know when the market is going to complete at certain waves, so I know that I can leave the stock at bottom. So we are told you enter at 290 levels, 292 levels. So with a 1 rupee, 2 rupees, maximum 5 rupees stop loss. We told it will be reaching around almost around 310 place. So it has reached here. By the time we exited here, now stock is lying at this range only. So these are all messages posted in our Telegram channel. You can go to that. Right? And what else? Trend challenger level I told, and risk reward also we have discussed. So with a small risk, you can able to catch the high reward stocks. And momentum finder. So you will come to know momentum finder with a Bandhan Bank. So Bandhan Bank is one of the best examples. Right? So we know that whenever this stock comes into the wave 2 level and when to enter. I need to enter at this candle, this candle, this candle. I can able to understand by seeing a momentum image, right? And then where else? Options trading, as discussed. So we have launched a new technique called options trading with Elliott Waves, which strike price need to be selected, when to enter, what how to use the trade management for the system. For that, you no need to understand about the option Greeks. You no need to learn delta, gamma, theta, vega. Nothing is required. So with Elliott itself, you can able to make the money. That too with the buying. Many people will think that for making money in options, you should be a seller. Not required. When you are having absolute system which will work excellently, you no need to go for a selling also. With the buying also can make the money. And I just now explained with the overall in the normal paper I explained what is trade management. But when you work on the system with a practical way, you can able to go in depth how a trade management can take it. where is my entry, how to analysis, right? For explaining, I have taken almost around 1 hour, but actually when you work it, it needs only 1 minute for you to understand what script need to be selected, when to enter, where to exit under, right? And then, so why only yes? Because you will be getting a high accuracy trades. If you want, if you are having facing problem with the money, so if you are unable to join our courses, so I am giving one offer to all of you. If you are taking the angel broking account under us, so I have posted many times in my channel, so you can open the account under us, so that anyhow we will not be getting any money from you, even if you trade, because whatever the trades will give on the swing traders, this swing whatever the positional trades, for that there will be no brokerage, it's a zero charges, right? So we will not get anything, but we want to make in make a family, so that you don't lose the money by going into some other false trainers, false stocks and all, right? So we are giving this offer to all the people. So you can, I will post a link again. So you open the Angel account and we will be posting whatever the trades we are taking. I will be posting into the channel, so that you can get easily access and you can be able to trade. But it's not mandatory, because it's up to you again. So based on your commitment, based on your system, so you can entry and exit, right? And then you will be getting, when you are taking the system, so you will be getting the real-time alerts. So just how I told you, right? So these are the real-time alerts it will be showing, right? These are the alerts you will be getting here. So when to enter, in which time frame, where to exit, and you will come to know stock selection. And because since you know entry and exit, all the levels and stop loss levels, you don't have any fear and greed. So you will be working as an emotion-free trader. And it works for intraday and swing trading and positional purpose. You can do it for investment purpose also. And this training will be conducted for 1:1 purpose, 1:1 only. Trainee to trainer directly. You can communicate with the trainer. So there will not be any recording session. We will not play any recording sessions to you also. You can ask the questions to the trainer directly on the same day chart. We are not explaining with the old charts. So we are explaining the real-time charts, which is going to happen for the next day. And then we also give the sessions like a mind management. These are all the sessions. We have 2 sessions we have conducted for the trainees till now. So what is my influence, right? And what are the mind management and how to make the success with respect to, because I just how I told, instead of only working with the trade, only with the stock market, you should also improve your mind management, so that when your mind is calm, you can able to make the things to be happen, right? Then this system will not only work for NSE, it works for MCX, Forex, whatever the section you see it, whatever the zone you take it, so it will work in that one. Why I am telling it will work in all the segments, all the areas, because Elliott is based on the emotional basis. Based on the emotions it works. How I'm telling emotions, whenever suppose taking 100 rupees clips, you will not be waiting when it's going for 1,000 rupees. You will be exiting at some certain place, right? I will explain with them small chart. So people will enter here, and being an intraday player maybe exited here, swing trader exited here, maybe investor maybe exited here. By the time so the stock falls down, and again everybody started booking the profit, so it will come from certain range to and bottom level, and again they will come to know that ये तो अच्छा सस्ता में मिल रहा है, why should I not take it? So by the time I enter it here, and it will go to the wave 3 level, and everybody started booking the profit, and again it comes to the wave 4 level, and again started taking the entry by taking maybe a large cap investors, and maybe whatever the FIAs and DAs, maybe insurances, mutual fund agents, they will come enter at wave 2 and wave 4 level, and they will take the stocks up to wave 5, right? Because when you see it, booking a profit, stock coming down, entering it here, and again going up, so it is like an emotion. It based on the trend. So whenever the stock going up, people are entering and coming down and exiting. So that is the reason this works as a emotional basis. When you see it technically, it's an Elliott chart. When you're seeing a behavioral basis, this is like a swing trading. Market is making higher highs with higher lows, right? It's a bull market. Simple. And we also do the training to the people this one till now we have taken 2 sessions financial planning. So instead of only working with the Elliott, so we also given the sessions like which mutual fund to be selected and how much money you have to make it and how much money you have to make it with a different segments, right? And how much money you have to make it for your any emergency basis and term policy, everything we suggest. So it's up to them to take it or not, but we will suggest everything. It's a financial single point of contact for all your journey, right? And we also take the refreshment sessions because many people will tell that, sir, I forget this concept during the training. So instead of taking for one time, so even sometimes we are adding our refreshment sessions in the 15-day session so that they will be taking a training once again because we are not giving any recorded session. But until unless they are understand perfectly, and at that time we will be giving the Google feedback form sheet. In that one they will be filling that what they have understand and when to enter and when to exit. And once they are able to tell that yes, I have understand, I am able to make 70% accuracy with a small risk and heavy reward, so then the trainee is telling that okay, I want to go for the next class, then only we will go with the next option. That is the reason we will be getting the Google feedback data. Whatever I am sharing in the channel, this has been given by our trainees. And last time I discussed is this one, right? EP growth fund access. So we will be adding the people who are interested. So we will be doing the separate calls with investment ideas for the people who want to make with a small amount, maybe 5,000 rupees per month, 10,000 rupees per month. If they want to invest, maybe people working in a different companies, they might be not able to see the chart, right? Continuously, they may not be a continuous trader, full-time trader. For them also, we are giving support and assistance with option called EP growth, Elliottkipathshala growth fund. In that one, they will be adding money in the 5,000, 10,000 rupees per month as per their selection of the plan, and we will be giving the calls, and they will be communicated that so that when to enter and where to keep the stop loss, how many quantities to be taken, where to exit. This crystal clear message will come to them. So now, so they can able to take it very easily. Right? These are the things you are getting in a short, small thing, right? Whatever you are investing that one, so that you will be getting this many facilities, benefits basically. Right? If you want to stay connected with us, so you can go through this one. So my name is Srikanth, love Elliott. My channel name is Elliottkipathshala. My group is Elliott Swing Traders. My this ID is EW Master 1. And my personal message, you can contact me on @wave. All this post details, everything I will be sharing in that one. And if you really want to take the action and you want to convert from the novice level to the pro level, you can contact me on @wave on Telegram. Do my personal message so that I will be understanding your whatever the trading system, mind management. So based on that, I will suggest a course for you so that you can go and join with us, so that you will have a bright future with us. Right? Many people, more than till now, we have reached almost around 396 participants. So more 4 to go for 400 mark. I wish you all the best for your rest of the journey. With this, I conclude that whatever I want to share, I shared. So if you are having any questions to ask, you can ask.